The next Antweight fight we've got coming up here is Pushy Wushy being driven by Jonathan versus number 2 being driven by Paul. Both of these people visiting us from the States, actually. Jonathan joining us from Indiana and Paul from California. Florida. I always get those two backwards. Don't ask why. So Pushy Wushy down here, again, using a fairly fast-looking little low-profile wedge-like design. Wedge seems to be mounted on a pivot, which is good, especially for a 4-wheel robot. So all 4 wheels on the ground, and then with that wedge on a pivot, it allows the wedge to sit nice and flat on the ground no matter how it's bouncing around. And very fast and nimble by the looks of it, even just that quick little test drive there. In the meantime, number 2, yep, sure looks like it. That one has what we would call a shell spinner. So the entire body of the thing is going to be spinning, and I see it's got some things sticking out the end that will hopefully hit the opponent. And then there's actually basically like a small car on the inside, so you can drive it around while the outside body spins. That spinning body has momentum in it, and when the weapon hits, hopefully it tears things apart. Hopefully the opponent gets torn apart. I should make that clear. Paul, you got that right, Paul? All right, once both drivers are ready, we will start it off in 3, 2, 1, fight! It works? Oh gosh, it worked. Well, it certainly is a mess. So now it's upside down. That's not going to stop Pushy Wushy from coming around and giving it a quick, swift kick in the behind. Number 2 is moving. Can it still spin? It lost the top, but I don't think that part matters. Oh, it might be a little bit tweaked. I don't know if he can get it spinning properly. Yeah, he's trying, but it's just not working. Meantime, Pushy Wushy doing exactly what it's doing, pushing it around. There you go. Now it's up to speed. It actually looks like it might be dangerous. And upside down again as Pushy Wushy comes in, tries to self-right him, right him for him. Number 2 stuck in the corner here, but Pushy Wushy giving another flip over. There we go. He wants to see this one have a chance, I think. See if he can spin it up to speed again. So the body there on number 2 is, as far as I can tell, looks like it's 3D printed plastic of some sort. Hence why it comes apart in pieces the second it bumps into something. Yeah, actually, I mean, it does manage to get itself back on its wheels. 2 minutes to go, at least when it gets bumped into by Pushy Wushy. So the geometry seems pretty reasonable, maybe without the top on it. I can't believe this thing is spinning still. Oh gosh, another chunk of something just came off. The pile is shrinking. As Pushy Wushy is continuing to bump into this robot is hilarious. Paul is always good at having entertaining robots one way or another. Pushy Wushy now trying to make crap meat fan, and I don't even know what's happening anymore. All I know is that this thing is still driving, even though I don't think it should be. But it is alive. It is actually working. It's now taking a ride on the Pushy Wushy train. The Pushy Wushy choo-choo train is now trying to drive number 2 into the fan. Just over a minute left to go. Still no clear, decisive winner in this one yet. They're both still alive. We'll see how long that lasts for. As Pushy Wushy bouncing off of the blue hazard, or sorry, number 2 bouncing off the hazard. Pushy Wushy easily getting underneath him each time here. Just a very fast, quick ram, underneath it goes, and bouncing off that blue hazard once more. 45 seconds still to go. Anybody's game here. One big hard hit from number 2, and Pushy Wushy may be disabled. Yeah, I know, I can hope, right? In the meantime, Pushy Wushy just bouncing into the red hazard again and again, with 30 seconds still remaining. Paul just wants to see how many pieces this thing can come apart in if it keeps hitting the hazards over and over. 20 seconds to go. Oh, hard hit there for Pushy Wushy. Running number 2 again over into the red corner. And just narrowly missing that red hazard. Oh, Paul, you're not supposed to put yourself into the hazard. 5 seconds still to go. 3, 2, 1, and time is up. All right, let's hear it for both of our drivers, Jonathan and Paul. Jonathan for driving, Paul for bringing number 2 to the party. Because it's always more exciting when somebody drops number 2 in there for us. I can't even say it with a straight face anymore. Thanks, Paul. This is going to go to a judge's decision. We've got 3 judges, and they're judging the match on damage, aggression, and control shown throughout the fight. And it's unanimous. The win will go to Jonathan with Pushy Wushy. So super.